Hola clase, this is Senora Martin, and today we are going to be talking about el alfabeto. So you're going to learn about the alphabet, and there are certain letters in the Spanish alphabet that we do not see in the English alphabet, and we're going to be learning them today. So go along with me. The first letter that we're going to talk about is A, which is A. B is pronounced B. C is pronounced se. Now, the next letter is the CH, and in Spanish, they'll put that together. It's in the dictionary together, so you see C and then the CH section, and it's pronounced che. For example, Chihuahua. The next letter D is pronounced de. E in Spanish is always, no matter what, has the sound of e. E. F has the sound efe. Efe. Pronunciation efe. G is he. H is H. H. I always sounds like the letter E, so it's pronounced E. J is J. J. K is Ka. Ka. L is L. L. Now, here comes the next letter that we see, and it's the double L, and it's pronounced Aye. When you see these two L's together, it turns into the Y sound. Think of the word tortilla, and even though you see two L's there, you're going to hear that Y sound, tortilla. So this is Aye. M is M. N is N. N. Now here comes the next letter. This is the N with what's called a tilde mark over the top. When you see that tilde mark over the top, the N turns into an NY, kind of like when you hear the word cannon and then you add that Y and you hear canyon. That's what happens. So for example, when you say español, you're using that N with a tilde mark. If you didn't have that mark, it would be español, and it doesn't make sense. So that is Enye. O is always pronounced O. P is always P. P. Q is Q. R is Ere. Ere. Now here comes the next letter that we don't have in our alphabet, and it's the double R. Now this is the sound when you have to roll your tongue, and I know it's hard to do for some of you, and some of you it's very easy, but I want you to try it. R. R. S is pronounced S. S. T is te. U is always u. U. V is ve. W, if you notice, it is a double V. And in our language, we say it's a double U, but in their language, they say double V, which would be W. Say it, W. X is X. X. Y is Y. Now that's the longest one that you have to pronounce in the alphabet. Try it. Y. And if you kind of section it out there, it'll help you a little bit. Y. Y. And last but not least, the Z is Zeta. Zeta. And that is the alphabet there, folks. Thanks for listening.